Hi everybody, John Hand here with the Pulsing Cinema, and our movie of the day is Friday the 13th Part 3 in 3D. Friday the 13th Part 3 in 1982, keeping up with the Joneses, keeping the money machine running. Friday the 13th Part 3 in 3D. I thought it was an okay film. I've seen it in 3D and 35mm here at the Draft House in Austin, Texas. It plays all over the country frequently. If you're at a repertory theater, you'll probably at some point in your life have a chance to see it in 3D. And then for a while, I also had a video copy. I had an old video version. I had an old version of the Japanese VHD. You remember that? You probably don't. It was a Japanese-only system, but it was a 3D video system. And they released stuff like Creature from the Black Lagoon and Friday the 13th Part 3 and Flesh for Frankenstein, or Andy Warhol's Frankenstein. And so I had that in 3D, and then I had it, and I had the red-blue 3D from the DVD, and now I have the 3D Blu-ray. I don't know. You know, my eyes, 3D, I can perceive 3D, but it's very tiring. So the film, when I watch it in 3D, strikes me as a very tiring experience. And I didn't really like Friday the 13th 2. Friday the 13th 3, it's just got all those 3D effects. Good direction by Steve Miner. Harry Manfredini, you know, there was slicing and dicing some parts of the first two scores into this film, but he also cut a really cool disco theme song for this film. So the disco theme song, which came out on vinyl and then years later has been re-released on CD as part of that big Friday the 13th box set. That's pretty cool. The kills, there's a lot of 3D kills, shit popping out, you know, and people, the pop out, the eyeball pop out scene where the head squishes and the eyeball pops out. That's cool. Those weird hick gang members who seem to just show up and disappear, and especially that one black guy who like, I don't know, Jason kind of kills him, but then he doesn't kill him, and he comes back, and then he kills. You know, Dana Kimmel is a relatively good final girl. You know, and again, it's an okay movie. People kind of go gaga over it because it's 3D and everybody wants to go to the 3D show, and you know, you get all the hippity hoppity hipsters. Oh my God, it's great, it's 3D. But I don't really, you know, I mean, again, it's just it's a visually tiring experience for me watching it in 3D and then watching it regular, you know, in just regular standard non-3D and flat. In 2D, it's just kind of boring. It's just kind of a boring experience. But at least, you know, okay, this film started with we got the hockey mask now from Shelley. Remember Shelley? Shelley was, you know, the big guy, and he got picked on, and, you know, everybody else was cute in this Shelley. But have you seen an interview with Shelley recently in the past, you know, 5 or 6 years? He's keeping it together. He looks like a presentable gentleman, you know. He came out a lot better than I think some of the other cast members at the end of the day. So yay to Shelley. We're always watching after Shelley. And remember that when he goes, when he puts his hand through the little Volkswagen. I love that little Volkswagen. I would have loved to have had one of those little Volkswagens. Oh yeah, those were cool little cars. So, there it is. I don't have a lot to say for Friday the 13th Part 3. It is what it is. It was a film that came into birth, to life, because of the 3D gimmick, and, you know, there was Jaws 3 in 3D, and it's a shame that they didn't make Halloween 3 in 3D. Remember that? Imagine Silver Shamrocks coming at you in 3D. That would have been ultra shitty. So there it is. Friday the 13th Part 3.